If we take a look at the tags page for our project, this will show us every tag we're using on this project. If we select the tag taking notes, we can select also the tag feature requests and see all of the data even combined. But we also do the keyword analysis here. So what you're seeing are keywords that exist from all the data we tagged as taking notes and feature requests. And of course, we can select and filter down by those keywords here. We're seeing all the data we have with any of those tags we selected, but we can switch it to be a strict view and say it must include all of those tags. And then it shows us notes and data and everything on our project that have both taking notes and feature requests as a tag. Now, even further from that, I can say I only want to see the positive ones of that set. Even further from that, I can search by keyword and filter down to see only the ones that mention the word click. So it's very powerful here in the project tags page to help you slice and dice your data to get to exactly what you were looking to learn. Now from here, I can still work with this data. I can select these notes and continue to work with them in adding new tags, adding sentiment, anything I need to do, and continue my analysis. But typically, when we get to this point in our analysis, we want to capture something we learned from this group of notes. And that's what we call a key insight in Aurelius. There's more than one way to make them, but if I just click Create New Insight, even right from here, I can create a new insight. And so we'll say something like, taking notes is a huge part of conducting great research. We can also add a description, adding a little bit more detail about that insight. Now with key insights, you can add a priority and even a type, where you'll be able to filter off of these later as well. But we can also tag insights, so this is about taking notes, so we'll do that. Now if we go over and take a look at key insights, it's going to show every key insight we've made from this project or from this study. But if we go to the insight that we just made, we'll see we have the name and description there, but then all the notes we had selected are attached to the key insight to give it more context and detail and back up what we learned and what led us to this insight. Now because insights are so important to the work we do, they're very powerful in Aurelius as well. I added a tag taking notes to this particular insight. That means I'll be able to find this insight by any keyword in the name, but also by searching that tag even across projects later. So what I'm suggesting is by simply doing your work in Aurelius, creating and capturing insights here, you are automatically building a knowledge library for you to much faster and easier search, share, and reuse everything you've learned from research later on. Now we also have a direct Jira integration in Aurelius where you can take these key insights and send them straight to Jira, getting them in the hands of your product managers, engineers, whoever the case may be. You just choose the project you want to send it to, and then based on the Jira project, what options you have to create it. Now from there, it sent your key insight to the project, and I'll show you what that looks like. As you can see here, on our Jira board, it created the new insight as a task with its name, description, and every note we had on the insight is now attached here as a bullet point. So your product managers and tech leads can reassign it, prioritize it, link it to other issues, whatever they need to do right in Jira. Now with key insights, as I mentioned, you can add a priority and a type where you'll be able to filter off of all of these later. So we'll just say this is high priority and feature related. And you can add comments to key insights as well, where you can have a conversation thread and add a very rich set of data about this insight all attached here on your project.